Hey guys, this is Hamza Amir, and this is a quick video of how um, our business 2H online store is basically using Facebook chatbots. So first, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of what 2H online store is. 2H online store is basically a service that allows Pakistani consumers and Pakistani citizens to purchase from any US brand in Pakistan. So let's quickly, if we scroll down, we see Sephora. Now Sephora is not present in Pakistan, but through 2H online store, Pakistani women can basically purchase anything they want from Sephora. Similarly, anything they want from Huda Beauty and any other brands that are not physically present in Pakistan, so they can purchase anything they want through 2H online store. So just to give you a quick overview of what we have done right now. So for instance, this is my personal profile, and let's say I am a customer and I write hi. So you see that automatically the chatbot replies, "Hi Hamza, thank you for your interest in 2H online store. How can we help you today?" So if I'm a new customer and if I don't know how this works, I click on how to order, and the chatbot is basically going to show me the entire process of ordering, like stepwise and whatever we have said. So coming to our dashboard, you can see that we implemented these chatbots somewhere around 25th of July 2017, and right now we are in November, and over the period we grew our subscribers to 887 subscribers as per today, that is November 5th. Now, the best thing about this is that whoever has basically sent us a message like this has basically subscribed to our system, and basically they have become our subscribers, and this is a perfect replacement for email marketing, I believe. And whoever has basically interacted with us, here is a list of all of the people that basically sent us a message and interacted with the bot and things like that. So these are all of the people. So just to quickly go over all of these options that we have here. So one, we have the dashboard that basically just tells you how many subscribers you have, and other important things. Second option is the audience. Here you can see that all of the people that have basically subscribed to your thing, and here I have created some tags, and I have basically categorized these people into different tags. Now I will tell you how in a while how I will use these. Here's the live chat. This is basically just a replacement of if you don't want to use the regular Facebook chat, you can use this chat and reply to customers and maybe add a tag to them. So this is actually a very good way of playing with this. Growth tools they have, basically, if let's say for instance, if I have to, this is let's click here and see. So if let's say I want to place a widget on my website, let's say you often see these bars on the website, free shipping above this, above $50 or whatever. This is what you can basically write over here, and it's going to place it right on your on your website. The other is slide in, which basically just slides in like this, and you can on your website, if anybody visits, and this might just slide in, and it can say anything, just click here or sign up here to get a free ebook, or whatever. So here are some of the widgets that they have, some of the growth tools. We're not going to really dive deep into it. I think that would be another video that I can create for these. Here is what I am going to focus on: broadcasting. Now today is November 5th, and we know that Black Friday sale offers are going to come very soon, in which different US brands are going to offer a lot of sale offers. And I don't want my customers to miss out on these sales. Let's say if H&M is offering 50% off, so I want my customers to know that H&M is offering 50% off, so that they order H&M through us, and basically we make more money. So I created this broadcast which would somehow work like this. Now, ManyChats basically just created this new flow builder tool, and I am personally in love with it because it just helps you, you know, take a look at the entire flow chart on how these things basically work. So, just a quick overview on how this would work. So, I would be sending this message to all of the 887 subscribers who are on my chatbot with just one click. I can do that. Now, the first message that they are going to get is, hey, whatever their name is, their first name. Let's say it's John. So it would be like, hey John, Black Friday season has almost arrived. We get access to some secret deals by top brands that only last one day, offering up to 80% off. Would you like to get access to this offer? So we have two options. One is hell yeah, and the second is I don't like offers. Now, some people would probably subscribe to this, some people may not. Now, if let's say somebody clicks on no, I don't like offers, so they're going to get subscribed to this tag, and it says not interested. Now, if you remember, I went back to my audience, and there is a tag that I have, it says not interested. So previously as well, 10 of the people, if you look here, not interested, 10 of the subscribers were not interested in my offers, and I don't want to basically bug them again and again with my regular offers, so that it gets annoying for them. So coming back to this, if somebody clicks on they're not interested in the offer, so they go back to that category that I've created, that group that I've created, and if they click I don't like offers, they would automatically be subscribed to, they would go into this group of not interested, and they would receive this message, no problem John, we will message you when something extremely crazy comes our way, and that's about it. Now, let's say if somebody is interested in subscribing to this offer. Now, one very basic tip about this is, you really want to send message to people that is sort of irresistible, and it basically wants them to subscribe to your thing. Now over here I have two main things. One is we get access to some secret deals. Now people will be thinking, okay fine, what are these secret deals? The second thing is offering up to 80% off. Now there are some brands that they put like huge clearance sales, so customers probably wouldn't want to miss those. So I want more and more people to click on this hell yeah, and basically subscribe to our bot. When they click on this hell yeah, they would be basically put into a group that says subscribe to offers. That means that I can send them offers whenever there is any offer. Now, next what I'm doing is I'm asking them, brilliant, tell us a little bit about the category you usually shop from, so that we send you the relevant offers. You can select more than one options. Now, over here what I'm doing is I'm trying to learn more about my customer. Now, let's say if there's a housewife who is 30 years old and she has 2 kids, and she orders for her kids as well, so she can select maybe women, baby or kids, and men if she buys stuff for her husband as well. So let's take just one example. Let's say she buys for her baby kids. So what we are doing is when somebody clicks on this baby and kids, they would automatically go into the group. I'm further assigning them a group of baby and kids apparel. Now what this is doing is I would know, let's take an example. Sarah, she is 30 years old and she has two kids. One is a newborn kid and the other is 5 years old. All right. So when I when Sarah clicks on this, she would automatically go into this group of baby and kids, which you see over here. And you see it is baby and kids apparel. So right now, since I haven't run this broadcast yet, so nobody has basically gotten into this category. She would come into this tag. Now coming back to this, if once Sarah is subscribed to this tag, she would get this message right after this. She clicks on this baby and kids. She would get this message, "Good job, Sarah. How old is your child?" This is for us to get an idea of what offers we should send for your kid. Now, let's say Sarah just wants to shop for her newborn baby. So what happens is she clicks here newborn and 2-year-old baby. Now, look what it does here. It adds her to another tag, newborn and 2-year-old, and she gets a message, "Well done, Sarah. We will notify you about relevant sale offers as soon as they come. Don't forget that most of them are for one day only." Now, here is what we are basically doing. Now, imagine Sarah doesn't have a newborn baby and she has, let's say, an 8-year-old child, you know. So if somebody clicks on this newborn or 2-year-old baby, we know that we should be sending them sale offers of probably Carter's, because Carter's is a brand for newborn babies. Whereas if somebody has a child who is above 8 years old, so we know that Carter's is not the right brand for them. We would probably send them sale offers of Macy's. Now Macy's has clothes for, age group of 8, 5, even newborn, but Macy's is probably more relevant. So what we're doing over here is that we are getting more insight from our customer about their purchasing behavior, so that we have data and we can send them the relevant offers. Now, if somebody, just to quickly give you an overview, if somebody is, let's take an example. We have another customer who is 32 years old and his name is John. Again, John is 32 years old. So John clicks on men. So John is automatically subscribed to men's apparel. Now we would ask him, "Good job, John. Under what age bracket do you fall?" This is for us to get an idea of what brands you'd be interested in. Now, John, as we know, is 32 years old, and we would be probably categorizing, he would be selecting 27 plus years old. So we would be adding him into the tag of men 27 years old. Men 27 plus years old. It's probably not showing the plus sign. And it would send him the same message. Now here's what's happening. If John is 27 years old, above 27 years old, so we know John may not be interested in purchasing from, let's say, American Eagle or Hollister or H&M, but John would most certainly be interested in purchasing from Ralph Lauren. So we would send John offers that are from Ralph Lauren. Whereas if somebody is within the age group of 23 to 27, we would most likely send them sale offers of Hollister and American Eagle and all of these brands. Similarly, if somebody is between the age group of 18 to 23, we are most likely going to send them sale offers from H&M. So this is the way how we're getting insight from our customers to better match their purchasing interest and purchasing behavior so that we send them relevant offers. So I'm just quickly going to take a look at this just one more time, and I'm just going to see if this looks fine, this entire flowchart, and if we've basically added tags everywhere, and if there's no logical error in this. So seems like everything is fine. So what I'm going to do is I am going to first click on preview and see how this works. So this is basically just going to send it to me, and here I see I got a message now. There we go. It says, "Hey Hamza, Black Friday season has almost arrived. We get access to some secret deals by top brands that only last one day, offering up to 80% off. Would you like to get access? Would you like to get this access?" I click on hell yeah. Now it asks me, "Brilliant, tell us a little bit about the category you usually shop from so that we'll send you the relevant offers. You can select more than one options." So I would click on men, and I would say, okay, it says, "Good job, Hamza. Under what age bracket do you fall? This is for us to get an idea of what brands you'd be interested in." So I would say I fall within this age group. So I would click on this. "Well done, Hamza. We will notify you about the relevant sale offers as soon as they come. Don't forget that most of them last for one day." Alright, seems like everything is running and working fine. I'm just going to add a little bit of add one spacebar here so that it just doesn't look the same. So there we go. So I can quickly just add a spacebar. Alright, you're good. I'm going to repeat this process 3 times, and we are probably good here. This is the last one. Alright, brilliant. So since I am in the US right now and it's 11:20 p.m., so I know in Pakistan the time is 10:30 a.m. and I think this is probably the perfect time to send this to all of my subscribers. So I'm gonna go next, and it asks me what sort of message it is, and it says subscription broadcast. So it cannot contain any ads or anything, and chat and ManyChats basically recommend that you use this most of the time. And this is basically more of a conversational, stream or a broadcast that you're trying to do. And over here, okay, I can target people and say, okay, fine, you know what? I can, let's say, target people and, just send it to people who subscribe to Macy's or Carter's or, any other thing. But for now, I'm going to send it to all of the people, including the ones who have said that they're not interested, but since they're 10, I'm going to give it a shot and try to get some insight from them basically. So I'm not going to have any targeting condition over here. Just a quick point here how we would be using this. Now let's say if there's any offer by Macy's, let's say Macy's is offering 30% off on Black Friday. So I know 36 people have already subscribed to Macy's, right? So I'm just going to send the Macy's offer to these 30 people, maybe including the people who are men above 27 years old and women above 27 years old, because I think these are the most likely people who are going to purchase from Macy's. So send all the time, regular push. So regular push, and it could be a silent push that they don't get a pop-up notification, only one regular notification. So I'm just going to stick with the regular push. Now it says send all at the same time, or time travel, let's say according to the user time zone, limit sending time. So let's see what it says. I've never seen this option before. So it says message will be delivered as soon as possible once user data in its current message desired delivery hours. Okay, so in this case it would probably send the broadcast message between 12 a.m. and 1 a.m. as per their current time zone. I think I'm going to send all at the same time, and we're going to send now. So it was that easy, and the broadcast is sent. And if we go to the broadcast, so it's saying that it's processing, and the estimated time is 14 minutes and 33 seconds. So it's probably because, you know, we have a lot of subscribers. So just to give you a quick overview of how effective this is, we sent out a broadcast previously as well, and you know, ManyChats basically give you the leverage of, you know, how good this feature is, and you know how effective this medium is right now as compared to email marketing. So at that time, as per October 1st, we just had 331 subscribers over here, but now we grew up to 800 plus. So that is basically how fast we grew our subscriber base. Now I just noticed that, you know, our active subscribers basically just fell, and I think maybe if I refresh it might come, or I think I know the reason why this happened, because ManyChat was not able to recognize a few of my subscribers who were coming as unknown over here. If you know, just maybe rewind, like people like these were not recognized by ManyChat. So I do not exactly know the reason why this happens, or maybe it's because if they send you a message over here but they don't reply or anything, so maybe they're recognized as unknown. But you know, ManyChat can basically give us a better idea of what this means. So coming back to the point, so it was delivered to 331 people. It was read by 96.64% of the people, and 145 over 45% of the people basically clicked on those options. So these are basically just great insight into, you know, how effective this is, and how many people are basically opening and reading this thing. I mean, this number is just astonishing, and I mean, it's far more effective from email marketing. That's what I feel, because everybody uses Facebook, and everybody, you know, just opens Facebook and sees, you know, okay, what's happening. And another really good thing is that these Facebook chatbots are not that common right now. This is still a new thing. So whenever people basically see such a message, they're basically intrigued, and they're like, oh wow, what is this, you know, let's just play with it, this is a new thing. So this is something that can really, you know, give your startup an edge, and basically help you leverage your business in a better way. So if you have any questions or any comments, you know, just feel free to write down in the comment section, and I would be happy to make maybe another tutorial on anything you do not understand, or if you have any questions. And this is going to be it. Thank you so much for watching this.